The following is an Infinity One Productions presentation, keeping it honest, insightful, interactive. Covering the latest in wrestling and beyond, you're listening to the RCWR Show with Lee Sanders.
Isn't it funny, folks, when you just think about what all's going on with the whole AJ Styles storyline? I know some people, they want to say that's a WWE ripoff, but let's be for real. TNA, they have a golden opportunity right here where they can take this storyline and really expand the hell out of it in a way where WWE had failed with CM Punk. If TNA Wrestling is really, really serious about this, if Dixie Carter is really serious about getting as much pop, as much sizzle from this storyline, and I know we have a couple of associates, a couple of friends in TNA that check us out from time to time. I'm hoping that you guys will listen to this and you will forward this to Dixie Carter. But here's my whole thing. If you really want this to be a success, then I think one of the things that you do, if you're going to push it, you push it hard, you go at 120%. I think one of the things that should be done is TNA Wrestling, they have some type of a silent deal with Ring of Honor Wrestling, and we see AJ Styles pop up over there for maybe a couple of weeks or whatever like that. Have a match down there. Another thing that I would like to see TNA really, really try to capitalize on is AJ Styles appearing at a WWE event. In particular, AJ Styles appearing on WWE Raw. I think that would be just a freaking mark-out moment, especially if you have it be a scenario where for that respected WWE Raw event, I mean, picture this, okay? Picture this. If this was me, if I was running TNA, and we got this storyline going on right now, I would get about 15 seats of where I knew the hard camera was going to be. I would have AJ Styles be part of that 15 seats, okay? I'd have him be part of that section. And when it comes to some type of a pivotal segment for that respected episode, I would just have AJ Styles take off his little get-up and all that, because honestly, you see him walking down the street, you're not really going to recognize him. You're not going to sit up and say, hey, that's the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. You're just going to think it's some average Joe, okay? But what I would love to see happen, it kind of basically similar to what Shane Douglas did when he was trying to get a whole lot of pop and sizzle for the Extreme reunion going on last year. Remember that? As he was in the section for Raw and all that, his section where he was sitting, it kind of sucked a little bit. We need to see AJ Styles be real up close with those fans who are basically TNA employees or whatnot. And basically, once there's that key segment, we just see AJ Styles, he loses his get-up or whatever like that, busts out that TNA title. You have that little section that he's in, go, AJ Styles, AJ Styles, AJ Styles. And you can just have him go, the real champ is here. He can try to say it as loud as he can. That's why he needs to be as close to that hard camera as possible. We know security is going to want to sit up, and they're probably going to escort not everybody. If anything, they're probably going to have AJ Styles be escorted out, but that's going to serve its purpose well. I think that is something that is very healthy for the wrestling community. I think that it's going to have a lot of people talking if they saw something like that go down. So my whole thing is, Dixie Carter, just how far are you willing to take this? Because if you're willing to take it and take it far and really milk it for what it's worth and get a lot of exposure, then that's one of the things that you can do since, let's be for real. WWE, there's no way that they're going to be knocking on TNA's door. Dixie Carter, TNA, for the longest time, they have said that, hey, we're not trying to be like WWE, but we do admire what they do, and, we would love the opportunity to work with them, do some type of a collaboration, whatnot. Well, this would definitely ruffle some feathers No doubt about that. But I feel that in this particular type of storyline, they need to really push it. They need to give it its own unique spin to really make it be their own. I can't help but think about the Temptations song, Since I've Lost My Baby. I mention that song because the late Luther Vandross, he did a very great rendition of that song in a way that made it his own. A lot of people don't know this, but U2's I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, that's not actually their song. That's a remake. But they've done it in such a unique way that it's pretty much their song. And that is my message to TNA. If you're going to be going this CM Punk leaves the WWE route, as many people are dubbing it right now because they're very quick to pass judgment, we can go on ahead just for the sake of the argument. We can say that that's where they're going. This is the direction that they're heading. We can go there. But the way that they interpret the story, can they interpret it in a way that will truly make it be their own and have fans go, you know what, they may have taken the storyline from WWE, but they put their stamp on it and they did a damn good job with it. Now, they're doing right by having AJ Styles head on over to Great Muda's promotion, having him go on over to AAA, but he's got to expand farther than that. If you're really going to get the wrestling fans talking, okay, you got to go for the WWE product. You got to go for the Ring of Honor product, okay? You got to have AJ Styles do X amount of interviews as possible. You know, you got to really kick back and milk this for what it's worth. That's just how you have to do it. Honestly, I'm surprised that we haven't even heard this yet, but if I was really, really thinking about this, if I was really, really pressed, I would actually have AJ Styles pop up at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. That's how far I'd be willing to take it. Have him pop up at Hell in a Cell, then the next night on WWE Raw, have him pop up at that arena. I mean, that's just smart freaking booking right there. It's going to have everybody talking.